Hey there, my friends. Steve Gamlin here from motivationalfirewood.com. So here we are today at this point of your life. There's good stuff and there's probably some bad stuff. There are things you want to change. It doesn't matter what date is showing on the calendar. You can do just as much to make your life better on a Monday as you can on a Friday. It also doesn't matter if a crescent moon is on the cusp of Pluto. Here's what matters. There are things you like about your life. And there are things you probably want to be different. You could broad brush it all and simply say, I wish things were better. Or you can get specific, figure out what you're not happy about, and change that. Not sure how? Here's a hint. Find other people who have lived through it, survived the transition to happiness, better health, better relationships, a better job, or whatever they were after, and now are enjoying their lives. Maybe you already know these people. Maybe they write articles, produce videos, are guests on other people's podcasts or TV shows. Maybe they speak at events. Maybe it's someone who lives in your hometown or works at the local library, or it's the person behind the counter where you get your coffee every morning. Please stop believing that the only people who have advice or guidance to help you change your life are those who have lost toes to frostbite while climbing Mount Everest, won a Super Bowl, survived a plane crash, been in a horrific car accident, won on American Idol, set a world record for their beard of bees, rescued nuns from a burning bus. You get it. Find people out there who inspire you, who are living the life, even pieces of it, that you wish to enjoy. Observe them. Watch how they act. Hear how they speak to others. Watch their activity on social media. What do they say? What do they share? Even more important, what do they not do? Where do they hang out? How do they behave in their relationships? What are their goals? Why am I saying all this? Because I worry about some people who are out there struggling in life. I worry that some of them haven't done the work to determine what they really want. And I worry that some are going to be taken in and taken advantage of by people who claim to have all the answers. I worry that the light they see at the end of the tunnel is not their own. What do I want for you? I want you to know where you are right now in your life. The good, the bad, the ugly. And I also want you to know where you wish to be. And please don't just say things like, I want more or better. I want you to picture it. What does it look like, feel like, sound like, smell like? Make it real. Why do I say this? Because it's the same advice that was given to me during a really low point in my life in the early 2000s. And here's how I responded to it. I made every excuse, used every weak broad brush of intention, but didn't put in the work until I was challenged to do so. And one of those people who challenged me is still a dear friend and trusted mentor. He refused to let me slide. Basically, to shut him up, I took on the challenge. Then I started to see results. Then I started to make more effort and got better results. A decade later, both of my businesses are succeeding. This is the happiest and most creative version of me there has been in a long time. I'm nearly 13 years in love with my beautiful wife, Tina, and I'm consistently climbing this mountain called life. Always looking up to see where I wish to go next, and always looking back over my shoulder to help guide others who are willing to make the climb, leaving as many trail markers as I can for others to follow. So it's that simple. I'm a visual guy. I see it, then I map out my action plan, then I start climbing. Not everything works. I slip, I fall back, I skin my knees, I occasionally belly flop off a rock or skid downward in the dirt and gravel. But I'm higher up than I was when I started. I'm not at the bottom, overlooking the parking lot and the porta potties, wishing that I could be at the top. You know what happens to too many people at the bottom? They look up, think it's too tough to climb, they complain, and then they give up. They eat their lunch on some rotted old picnic table, turn around, and go home. They don't understand how much more beautiful, rewarding, and fun it could be to eat that lunch even halfway up that mountain, overlooking a valley, or some beautiful foliage, or a crystal blue lake, hanging out with someone they met while they were climbing. So here I am, still climbing, with some of the best people I've ever met. So where are you? Can you see the top, where you'd like to be? Or is your view blocked by all the dark clouds you keep allowing to blot out your sky? I've been there. It stinks. But here's a lesson I've learned. The sun is always on the other side of those clouds. Sometimes you just have to start your climb from a different place with different people as climbing partners. If you really want to, you can. It's not going to be easy, but I bet it'll be worth it. So I've been teaching people how to not only set, but strategize and reach their goals through my Vision Board Live events for more than a decade. My favorite part? Looking over my shoulder to see people making the effort, cheering them on, offering support, sitting next to them on a rock as they catch their breath, and then walking together with my coaching clients. It's a blast. This is why when people began asking for it years ago, we created the Vision Board Mastery Learning Program for people, individuals just like you and me. It consists of 10 audio modules. Basically, it's a way for you and I to walk together through all the lessons I've learned over the years. I skinned my knees a lot, and I found better ways to walk. And that's how the program evolved. You can find it at motivationalfirewood.com. And there's even a free masterclass so you can see what it's all about and understand the science behind visualization and how it works. And who am I to deliver this? It's pretty simple. I'm a guy who found himself at the bottom of a mountain, wanted a better view, wanted to be a better human being, and invest his life in learning how to help others to do the same. The highest mountain I've ever climbed is about 2,000 feet. I still have all my fingers and toes. I've never seen a bus on fire, but I did sit next to a nun once. And I've never been in a crash, but I've jumped out of 3 perfectly good airplanes. Is there a view that you would like to enjoy? Somewhere up that mountain? Why don't you come hang out with my climbing party? They're the best. They've helped me to see some pretty amazing things. And my mission is to do the same. Visit motivationalfirewood.com to see if my style and my message are right for you in the Vision Board Mastery Program.